we going?
I said one.
I think we're all just waiting for a while.
Hey.
I've been jazz handsing this entire time. Not waving.
I don't
What are
know
you
if
talking
jazz
about?
hands come across too well on. Yeah.
Yes. We need higher FPS in this. Hello everyone, welcome to Dungeon Sphere. We are in a sphere that is a dungeon. And before we begin, remember, if you are watching now or in the future, that we also have Res Lore, which is awesome, and it happens on Mondays. Monday evenings.
All full of daddy
then-
issues. It was fine.
Yeah, lots of daddy issues. Mostly just one daddy, actually. He's trapped in a gem. It's cool. It's fine. And then also we have a YouTube.
Oh,
That's cool.
1 second. I'll be
We
back.
do. And it is. Oops. Bam. There. I posted it in chat.
And then last week, when we played, as a reminder, you all had a nice conversation with Team Phoenix before you pointed them in the direction of doom.
Last week when we played, we visited a town in Connecticut. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, last time you played,
Last 2 weeks ago when we played.
you sent Team Phoenix to their doom and are probably the reason why Zinnia is dead today.
Don't say
said
that.
that.
It's not true.
We decided to continue on, and whose that fault is that? Their own.
I, Yuri, feel very, very guilty that we did not accompany them to the checkpoint.
That's okay. You know, there's ways to bring her back if they are persistent enough.
Besides the fact that she got eaten by a giant snake worm monster thing.
Yeah.
We should
There's
go on a
ways.
rescue mission together to go get that giant snake worm and, just gut it and get Zinnia's body out. She's half dissolved, but, so long as we have most of her.
That's a good idea. You should hunt down the gargantuan mind flayer
Yeah, that's what we should do.
worm monster.
Listen, I loved
I'm okay with
Zinnia.
that.
She was really coming around there at the end.
Yeah, and I wonder what's gonna happen next, because you all enter the checkpoint today. And in the checkpoint is also Team Phoenix. And all their trauma.
Oh, their new trauma.
Yeah, the new trauma. So, what would you like to do? Oh, as you pass through, Quentin appears. He says, "Hello, everyone. Well, sorry. You kind of just here, so I haven't really been able to wrangle up any new sponsors. Except the Totally Tubular charity organization that donates potatoes to those in need. They were very happy that you portrayed the greatness of potatoes to the world and have given you these donations. 1,000 gold pieces, blink, and then it appears and floats around for someone to grab it, and 1,200 gold pieces worth of diamonds. Blink. And that one floats as well. Just
1,000 gold pieces total?
1,000 gold pieces total, and then 1,200 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
Canari will take the diamonds and put them in her pouch.
Anything else that you need from me?
Has anyone used their potato yet?
Yes. It teleported me back
Yes.
30 feet.
Oh,
That's very sad.
Oh.
I'm glad it was good advertising.
The wonders of potatoes shall never be
Actually,
never be questioned again.
Braenna ate hers. Umbran sold his.
I sold mine, yeah.
I don't think anyone else has done anything with theirs yet.
People keep trying to give Umbran consumable items, and he's like, no, thank you.
No, Vrexil
Do
still
not.
got his.
Yeah. so
Canari has
happy.
hers.
So this is all on Braenna, guys.
Good on you, Braenna, getting sponsors. I tap you lightly on the shoulder because that's as much force as I can muster.
And
Braenna doesn't even notice.
That's
Quentin
us.
says, "Well, if you need me, call my name with intention. Goodbye." And then he's gone.
Bye.
To the tune of Shakira, Shakira. I call
Just-
Quentin again.
So he
Good
blinks
job.
out like Janet from The Good Place, and then when you say Shakira, Shakira, Quentin, and you call him back, Quentin, Quentin, and
Baby, what do you
he
sound like?
pops back and says, "Yes."
I was hoping you could bring a copy of the contract that we had signed with Team Phoenix. I would like to review it one more time.
I can do that. He blinks out.
That was surprisingly easy.
I didn't realize that was a true, going to be a true request. I thought it was just going to be something.
I had to make something up quickly.
Fuck with it.
I was gonna be like, just fucking with you, and I was like, oh, think faster than that. Find something.
Do something funny. I like it.
So is our plan for the checkpoint to like kind of be in and out as fast as possible?
I think so.
You have
Do-
been at this for probably over 10 hours now, because each of the hexagons has been a 30-minute square. So that's up to y'all.
While we might not be depleted on resources, magical or otherwise, I do believe human beings and human-aligned beings do need to rest, or else exhaustion will set in. I'm not sure how long that takes to set in, but better safe than sorry.
Well, maybe we should go talk to Phoenix real quick.
Yes.
See what's up with what they're gonna do.
Also, I believe Team Genie is here as well, if we wanted to check in with our other allies.
We could kind of split up if we wanted to, and
Okay.
I think that makes sense.
unless we all want
Anyone-
to talk to all of them, I don't know.
I mean, we can. It might be nice, but
I do also need to visit the Forge as well to see Braenna's father.
I also need to go, and she kind of taps on Andrew. See Dad real quick. You want to see Dad? What's wrong?
Well, I don't look the way I used to.
Well, I know, but I think I told him that we were maybe doing this, so I think he's not going to be too freaked out. But we still probably should.
I believe we had mentioned putting Scorndon in there to your father. I don't know if he knows Andrew is in there.
Oh no.
Oh.
You know how Dad is. He just any little thing makes him cry, and then if he cries, then I cry, and then when I cry, you cry.
It's true, but that's okay.
Does this new form have the ability to cry?
I don't know.
Yeah, Moxie would just be like, would they be flame tears or like real water?
Not gonna lie, I kind of want to find out.
We pumped a lot of oil into him. He might leak fluid that we can just put back in.
I mean, some of it might also be like celestial blood from Pixis.
Yeah, exactly. You just put it back in.
You know, so there are a lot of options. For the purposes of science, I feel like we should
I feel like
probably
we
have
need
this-
to, Andrew.
Oh.
Not to say we want you to cry, it's just it'd be
I do.
okay. Well, I think I need to see Cladulius to sell a couple of things. I mean, if we're dividing and conquering, if anybody wants me to give anything or buy anything. Or we could just do that some other time, maybe tomorrow before we leave.
Yeah, as one of the things that I want to get, I have to be there for, like for the actual tattoo part. So
Yeah, okay. We just do it tomorrow before we leave then, or later tonight. I can go to Phoenix since they. I mean, I
think
can
we
do
should
grief counseling.
go to Phoenix together as a show of support.
okay.
maybe we do our errands quickly and then we meet up for Phoenix.
Okay.
Vrexil, do you have any plans?
I was just thinking of going to the library. Get my head straight.
Of course, if you need company, we'd be happy to come with you.
Well, I should come to Team Phoenix too.
Okay.
So we're
Why
doing
are-
Team Phoenix first then?
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense. Right, Umbran? Or did you want to do errands first?
I would like to put in my order first. I don't know how long it's going to take Braenna's father
Sure.
Okay.
to construct and enchant.
Okay, well, let's go see if Andrew cries tears.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna
sorry.
just go to the store. I have a couple to hit, so.
Actually, I'll go with my. We'll just figure it out.
We will report back on the status of crying.
Fabulous. And Canari, magical girl, walks away with Moxie.
What makes this a magical girl walk away?
She skips and throws glitter in the air.
Where did you get that? How long have you had it?
I've been saving it since we got here. I actually had it with me. I thought I lost it when we got shocked by the electric eels. It just. I should probably stop throwing this because
You brought it in
my eyes
hoping it
just
was going to be
died.
your trademark.
I had a bit
It's
planned, and then
contraband.
I had a bit planned. It was going to be great, and then I got shocked immediately upon entering the dungeons room. I kind of lost track of it.
Yeah, that makes
I'm bringing
sense.
it back
It's just,
5 floors later.
I will make this a thing.
Right. Let's go with Vrexil first. As you go to the library, it is similar in every way to the library when you were there last time. Completely silent, rows and rows of books, and a silent guardian
Oh yeah.
who watches over everything.
Vrexil's just gonna do some fun light reading on like mind flayers and mind flayer adjacent creatures.
Before you walk in,
Oh,
Ludwig steps close to you and he puts out a hand and does the gimme gesture.
like
And you present your library card. He holds it up. He puts up some bifocals. He nods and hands it back to you. And then parts to let you in.
yeah, just honestly, getting to the library is not a. Vrexil's not looking for anything in particular. He just wants the emotional safety of a space that is familiar. So he'll do what he thinks is the most useful, which he'll do some reading on mind flayers, the star spawns that we ran into, just kind of anything that he thinks might be useful for the remainder of this level. But he's just kind of skimming really and just thinking about Zinnia and whether anybody needs to be told about what's happened to her, and just even though he and Zinnia weren't related, he does just sort of as the exercise just sort of write his own name with the various iterations of Zinnia's names that may have been lost added to his own. And that's it.
If you need a therapeutic voice to comfort you, I would be most gracious in doing so.
Is this the queen? What the?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Which voice
It's
is
the
this?
librarian just like creeping
Yeah.
behind you.
Entirely silent except just to whisper this far from your ear.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, there are ways.
Therapy.
There are ways to bring her
Uh.
back. If you would like to pursue it.
We'll talk about that with her team. I think that's something that's not our decision to make.
Isn't it? She's one of our kind.
Okay. Well, that's true, but her team knew her best. Her team may be doing something already. We don't want to step on that, and well,
All right.
it's probably worth it. And Vrexil will also just research various methods of reviving the dead, and just to make sure he knows all his options.
I'm corrupting Vrexil.
Oh gosh.
He'll
I
be the
yield. I
necromancer.
yield. Meanwhile, Umbran and Braenna and Andrew are headed to the Ironbeard Forge.
So, I think Andrew's probably best if you stay outside just to start, and then I will break it to Dad what's going on, and then after that. But first, we'll let Umbran get his stuff done, because I wouldn't want that to get forgotten.
Yes, thank you. I would appreciate it. I will stride confidently into the forge and up to the counter.
Braenna follows with Andrew staying outside.
He's not at the counter at first, but you see some movements in the door behind it, and the dinging that you hear when you walk in, the bell above the door, signals to him. He says, "Just a second."
Dad,
I
it's
forgot his
us!
voice. Just a second.
Dad,
Just a
it's
second.
us!
There
Dad.
we go.
Dad, it's us! Dad!
Yeah, Mr. Braenna's dad, we've
turns
come
around
with a
and looks at him.
request.
Mr. Braenna's dad.
Yeah. You can just call me Callum.
I'd prefer not to. I have a request.
Yeah,
I
what
need
is your
you
request?
To
Yeah.
forge me a weapon
Mm-hmm.
for
I
a
can-
friend of mine.
That is what I do. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna reach into my hood and I'm gonna pull out Jerome for this friend specifically. The time has come, Jerome. What weapon would you like? Anything your heart desires.
I was not prepared for this.
I guess I warned you 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want the
It's
tiny
meant
dagger
You
to
do
wrap my
want a
tongue
dagger?
around.
I mean, we could make you something different. You don't have to.
I want the
you don't
tiny
have-
dagger to wrap
Tiny
my tongue
daggers
around.
it is. I would, if you could make my friend a dagger appropriate to his size.
He just goes into the back and you're just hearing ding, ding, ding.
I'm not done with my request. Come back.
Oh, he comes back out with a tiny sword in his hand.
Oh, that was remarkably fast. I also need you to enchant it with a weapon of warning, essentially. Jerome
do
is
that.
going to be our eyes in the darkness. Jerome.
Well,
Eyes in the sky, Jerome.
That will probably take an hour.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And for the services rendered,
500 gold.
500 gold. And I paid.
And yeah, thank you. That's an odd request. I have to admit.
Listen, he's been unequipped for so long. It's about time we finally get him his own weapon. And also, things keep sneaking out of the darkness and ambushing us. So if Jerome can stop that from happening. Also, now he'll have advantage on initiative.
Hey.
You can talk to the frog.
Yes, it's a
There's-
very recent. It was a mishap we had with an onion.
Lots of things have been talking weird, Dad. It's kind of crazy.
Yes, 2 of which we also bear with us, as Braenna will now explain. And
Well,
I
first-
step to the side.
First, Dad, I got this freaky deaky shield. It's got an eye on it. It also talks. And I want to give it to Andrew, who is outside.
He throws up.
Is this normal indigestion? Is that a common dwarvish reaction to news?
It's a common Calum reaction to news. Dad, it's okay.
I'm so stressed out about this information.
I understand. But Andrew's back, and I told you, we saw it earlier, he was in the gym, remember? And now we put him in a more different body so he can actually walk around and stuff instead of just being stuck inside the gym. It's not a body like you would expect, but I think it's good. For now. For now. It's not forever, it's for now. So, and Brain's gonna grab his hand and lead him outside.
And you drag him outside, and then he looks at the Gold Forge Sentinel. And Andrew just holds up a hoof and like does like a horse wave.
Dad, we put Andrew in this giant ram.
Hey, Pop. It's me, Andrew. Hey, Andrew.
This is going remarkably well.
Dick. If I hug you, will you feel it?
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I feel Braenna's keister on my back when she's riding me, I suppose. And then your dad just runs up and hugs him around the neck and then starts sobbing.
And Braenna's getting up. Dad, it's okay. You don't need to. Dad, it's fine. It's fine. Why are you? It's okay. You don't need to. And Braenna's like crying too.
Yes, what is the nature of that? I very subtly mage hand a vial over to his tears to collect a little to see what it is. Analyze for later.
He starts making the sounds of crying.
Oh, but nothing comes out.
And after a little bit of that, you'll see a little black speck just drip from the side. Just like here and there, just like little black specks that seem to be a mixture of oil and Pixis's blood.
Fascinating.
There's a big group hug going on right now, and Braenna rages, and all the ancestors come out.
And then you just see a bunch of ghosts crying, lapping around each other.
Well, now this is a little more than I had bargained for.
It's like, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later.
See, Dad, it's a good thing. Why are you making me cry and stuff? Nice.
You're gonna fulfill your wish.
I know we're so close. I can't even handle it right now.
What happens if he dies again in the dungeon sphere?
I don't know, but I have.
Yeah, we don't know that yet, Paul.
I have a portable hole if things get dicey, and we can stick him in there. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. He won't, so we won't need to worry about it.
I mean, I could answer that question if you did want.
Yeah, please answer that question.
Yes, if Andrew does die in this body, his soul will unfortunately be lost from the elemental shard of fire, and he will return back to the the ethereal plane once more. You would have to retrieve his soul to go get it. But the body will remain, the shard will remain. We'll just have to fetch him one more time. And then if his soul can be returned to the shard of fire, it can simply be reattuned to the body.
Well, that's a lot less. That's a lot less.
But it sounds really bad.
It's like when you die, your soul is gone. Not you guys specifically. You do your own crazy dwarven magic. But when most people die, their souls leave their body and go to the ethereal plane. And then, if you are to go to the ethereal plane, you can retrieve that soul, and it can be rebound to, say, the crystal that is inside Andrew at the moment.
Please don't let your brother die.
I have the hole. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Dad, she has the hole.
He was in there one time, and then it's fine.
I mean, the hole will, yes, save the body, but it's more of the spirit and the
But
soul.
like,
and
if
the
things
leaving.
get dicey, I can put them in there.
Oh
and
yeah,
it'll
we
be
can
fine.
drop him in the hole. Yeah.
All right, I'm about to create the best armor and everything that I can do for you. Give me that shield. Give me that eye. I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna be safe, protected.
Yeah. So we want the shield, and so it's the Farseeing one. So it's got Farsight.
Yep.
So to give him Farsight and the Mind Blast. Can we also make it a +2 so it'll get +4 armor class total? And if we can do that, how much would it cost?
That's a good question.
If we can't do that, I just want to attach a shield. If we can do that, I would like to do that.
It's just a shield. I can do a nice little protection effect on it for 5,000 gold pieces.
Okay. So it'll
Also,
be...
did we want to have a saddle made for him?
Do you want a saddle, Andrew?
Well, technically, my body's made out of... Oh, no, that's that. Well, technically, my body's made out of gold, which is a very easily shaped metal, and so if you sit in it on my back long enough, it will shape to your keister and feel just comfy.
I know, but more of having reins to hold on to, and the footholds.
I got horns.
I'm going to leave this conversation as I walk away. Bride, no, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to sit over here quietly.
Okay, so...
I just got it. I did just get it.
So 5,000 gold for the Farsight plus the total of +4 armor class. Is that correct?
Also the transfer fee.
But 5,000 gold total.
No.
How much?
5,000 gold for the protection enchantment.
For the +2, okay.
And then to transfer magic into I have to make a new shield for this. I can't enchant a shield that has been enchanted. I have to transfer it to a new shield.
This is all fine, Dan, but what is the cost? So I can tell you if we should do it.
If we transfer the abilities of the shield to a new shield, would it lose the gentleman inside the shield?
No, the gentleman will go to the new shield.
Okay. I just don't want him speaking.
But we're not doing a shield, we're doing barding, right?
Well, we're using the shield of Farsight and putting that on Andrew as a Bardin, and then I'd like to get an additional plus. I want to get additional armor on him as well. If we can, that is my intention. If we can do it, if we can't,
I thought you wanted the shield to become the armor. That's fine.
I honestly don't know what I need.
5,000 for the shield, 1,000 for the transfer.
So 6,000 gold total. Okay.
And then to create armored barding. What kind of armor you want?
Horse armor.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I mean adamantine mithril.
Adamantine.
All right. So that'll be 750 for the adamantine, and then let's say we need something that will be a little flexible for him. So maybe I can do a breastplate or a half plate. Wait, which one is noisy? Let's see. oh, half plate has noise. I could do a breastplate so that he's not drawing attention to himself.
It's kind of hard not to draw attention to a giant golden flying ram.
Yeah, but you said that you're in a space of darkness, so no one's gonna see the gold because he ain't gonna be glittering.
But he does glitter when he breathes fire.
Don't breathe fire in the open. If you can help it.
It's got
So-
me there.
He'll get breastplate, adamantine breastplate as an armor class boost. And then the shield. +2 for a total of +4. And if I think his dex modifier is 2, right?
1.
1? Alright, so his AC with breastplate and that +1, and then the +4 from the shield that we can essentially attach to his front or something.
Here's
Well,
the
give
thing,
him
Dev. I don't
19
actually
AC.
have that ton of gold because I got the book a while ago. So that's why I needed to know the cost so I could tell you yes or no.
Oh, 750 for the adamantine half plate.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, breastplate. Plus 400 for the breastplate. 1150 plus the 5,000 for the +2 enchantment. So 6,150. And then an additional 1,000. So 8,150 total.
7,150.
7,150 total.
Hold on, I have some of my stuff in platinum and I'm having issues mathing in my brain today. Where is calculator? There it
400.
is. Okay, I only have 5,672 gold.
Umbran always has money. Andrew says that.
Damn.
This seems more of a group decision.
Or we can
Got some stuff to sell, don't you?
do.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have stuff to
still a
sell?
little salty from a previous encounter where I had given Braenna money.
I gave you
Uh,
stuff back.
I'll say
Uh,
Vrexil comes up because he actually meant to swing by anyway and sees this conversation, and he'll give Braenna 600 gold.
Okay.
I will match your 600 gold.
that
Okay.
put you-
I
where
think
do you
that
need-
does. I think that yes. No, 300 short. Let's see. I have stuff I can sell. I bet. Hold on.
Is anybody else wandering by?
No, otherwise I could help, but Moxie's nowhere.
Canari
She's at the
would-
store, so.
Yeah. I mean,
I wish I could cut you a deal, but I can't.
How much? Let's see. I have this hat of disguise that I've never used. I might sell that. I don't think that would sell for enough though. God dang! This is what I was asking how much it cost, Dev, because I could say no to stuff.
Okay, Vrexil will give you 300 more.
Okay. Okay, then I have enough. I have like none money left, but that is fine. Because we want Andrew to be safe. Okay. Cool. So do we leave Andrew there?
Yeah, you will have to for the night. What's cool is, Dad, is I don't have to sleep. So, you can work all night like you usually do. I try not to, but I guess I gotta spend the whole night with the son I haven't talked to in quite some time.
I
Oh, well-
think we've already confirmed that the shopkeepers don't need to sleep, didn't we?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's being coy.
And Dad, I know this is a huge thing and all that, but make Umbran's thing first and then work on Andrew, okay?
That was the plan, because it is a very tiny sword.
Okay.
I just gotta dip it in some strange goo that they give me.
Dip it in the enchantment goo real quick.
I like that he really knows what he's doing. It makes me feel
At
confident.
the word enchantment goo, Umbran's whole body vibrates as he resists the urge to just go in it himself.
You become a +1 item.
That's all I want.
Okay. Vrexil, what did you need?
Oh, it's fine. I'm good.
Are you sure, son?
I might come back.
We're still outside, by the way. They couldn't do that big hug inside.
Yeah, I might have to just come back. It'll be fine.
All right.
Oh,
Goodbye.
I tried to write upgrade, but it wrote Andrew's update. I'm like, yeah, well, technically updating that software. Update is hardware.
Okay.
Updated.
So he and did I write any of this stuff down? No, because I was too busy trying to get a cost out of you, Dev. So he's getting.
I gave you a cost.
Well, I know, but I was trying to get the cost, so I didn't write anything that you said down. So it was we have this thing. So it's adamantine plate, breastplate.
Yep.
So he can't be crit anymore. So that's fun.
That's nice.
And then the +4 shield, because
+2 shield gives a total of +4.
right, +4 total. Shield. Okay. And all the stuff, and the far sight. So we're good there. Okay. Cool. Well, I got what I need. I'm gonna go try to find Canari and Moxie. And Wanders.
Canari, Moxie, what are you doing?
It's a shopping spree. No, just kidding.
Treat yourself.
Anyway, I need to go to the. Oh, I guess I do have to go to the Ironbeard Forge. I didn't realize where that was. Anyway, I need to go to wherever I can get the spell tattoos.
That is the Magic Emporium.
Okay. I need to go there. I need to get 1 3rd level. And that'll be it from there.
As you walk in, you see that the Cladulius that usually greets people is a little busy, talking to Embrys and Claude.
Our friends.
Okay.
And as you walk in, another Cladulius appears, and before the two of you, hello, I am Cladulius B.
Wow.
The front desk.
He changed up his naming scheme. That's weird. Did he run out of numbers? That's impossible, isn't it?
Well,
I don't know. I only know like 5, so.
we specifically, the number is the role that we are assigned to. But then we need multiples in each assignment slot, just in case.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So then I'm actually 72B.
Oh.
And that's 72A.
Got it. Okay.
Claude turns around and hears your voice. It's our friends!
Hey,
And
He runs up and tackles Canari, actually.
Oh god, not the face.
Oh, no.
Just like big clawed squeeze. Your
Oh
face in
my
his
God.
titties.
Hi.
Claude titties.
They're so. How? What?
And then Embrys saunters up.
Second best tits in the dungeon sphere.
Embrys saunters up, looks at Moxie. Hey,
Hey.
I got
How's
a
it
new
going?
bagpipe.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Do you want to squeeze it?
no. But that's cool.
She squeezes it and it makes the. Listen to those pipes. And then she turns around and she's just very intense about
This
it.
is the most uncomfortable flirting I've ever been near.
Oh, she's not flirting.
You tell her.
Her
that.
only love is this bagpipe and her songs.
Yeah,
I
Moxie
feel
feels like a third wheel,
uncomfortable.
and it's very
Yeah.
awkward.
Yeah, that's how you should feel.
She's gonna look around slightly to see if she can figure out where the tattoo section is.
Oh, I need a tattoo too. No, that's not Cloud's voice. Yeah, I need a tattoo too. Ugh.
Oh.
So,
Glad. Can you put me down?
oh,
Please. Sorry, just.
he drops you and you stand up and you just hear like your back like realigned.
Oh,
Oh god.
that's new. Huh. Good job. I thought those knots would never get out. Jeez, that should happen more often. Ugh. Okay, how are you two doing?
I'm good. I'm actually pretty good. Mm-hmm. And then Empress says, I've been so inspired in my songs and my music. But that inspiration, will it remain? I don't know. But maybe, one day, I will write the song that reveals what's in my heart.
Well, good luck with that.
Ooh,
Can you want to
yeah.
race to the tattoo place?
Yeah, and then Moxie will run off.
And Claude will chase after. He rages so that he can jump ahead a little bit.
Moxie
And
just dashes.
and it's in the back. So you just run across. You actually like knock down a few things.
Yeah,
But a
they'll be
Claudulius appears in a poof of smoke to catch everything. And then you eventually get to the back tattoo door.
Sweet. I just need a tattoo.
Me too.
A third level one.
Me too.
Oh my god, tattoo buddies. What if we did our tattoos to where they're the same? Best friend tattoos.
We should.
Yeah.
That sounds. That'll be really fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What do they say?
Mine's just gonna say dirt.
Okay.
But in primordial, because that's what I speak.
Oh, okay. Well then, I don't.
You think that's too simple? Should I
No,
put
I'm just trying to
go
think of,
dirt? Like go dirt, yeah,
like you're cheering for dirt.
yeah.
What about? Hear me out. What about dirt rocks?
Oh,
You're
yeah,
just
that sounds
saying
really
dirt
good.
And rocks, and also you're saying that you like dirt. You know?
Oh,
Like.
yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Dirt rocks.
Dirt rocks. Just, I think that's a good one.
I knew a dirt rocks once. Nope. Just kidding, he did not.
And you
Please
speak
let him know
Claude's
dirt
name.
rocks. Please let him know dirt rocks. Please, Dad. I've only asked you for one thing.
All right, I guess he knows
Please,
the dirt
Mr.
rocks.
Rocks was
No,
my father. You can
no.
call me Dirt.
No, I can't do that. Dirt rocks. Is a kid I grew up with.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Sorry, I didn't realize that would be a name.
Well, we're Ganassi. We get an Earth Ganassi. We don't. Yeah, we get named after stuff on from the ground. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out.
Man.
So then, what are you gonna get?
Just dirt.
Just dirt. Just
Just
dirt.
his
okay.
first name, Dirt.
Yeah, no, just dirt.
Oh, just dirt. The word, like words,
Uh-huh.
just dirt.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Because
see.
it's not rocks. It's just dirt.
Okay, so I'll get just gold since I'm cracking in gold, but I'll get it in celestial, and then they'll like match.
Oh, I thought that was just your makeup.
No,
It was really good.
It's just a weird reaction of my skin.
Oh, what spell are you getting?
Haste.
Oh, nice.
I need it back.
What should I get?
So you just wanted to get a tattoo, but you didn't know what you were gonna get?
Yeah.
Well,
I need one that when I'm really mad and stuff, that it still works. So basically, he needs something that doesn't require concentration because he can't concentrate on a spell while raging.
yeah. Hang on, you're gonna have to give me a second, okay? Because I don't know spells that great.
Yeah. It could be something that makes me cooler.
This one.
You don't have to tell him. You could let me make it up if you want.
I'm gonna look now.
All right.
No concentration, right?
Correct.
Is there a way to take that out? Okay, we can come back to me while
On
I
5e
look.
tools, there is.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was looking at.
Yeah. So if you go to
yeah.
filters. Mhm.
I'm there. Go to someone else. I'll figure this out. I'm gonna give Claude a good recommendation, maybe.
Back over to Empress and Canari. I'm gonna continue trying to convince this man to sell me, or to buy the rights to a song so I can afford something.
Are you trying to get?
What am I trying to get?
Yeah. Yes.
Why are you asking?
Because I thought we were friends.
We
I
are.
mean, you don't have to tell me if you don't want. You're just. Have you always been this intense? I don't remember.
Well,
Did somebody die recently? Is that why?
no. I am
you just-
intense. Because. Well, we've never had a conversation. I've-
Right, but you always seemed like. I don't know, but
very into my music.
cool. So are you trying to get something musical, or are you just, trying to get fun things?
That's a good question.
I was not ready for 3 existential crises in the same day.
There are some spell scrolls I want.
Oh, that's fun. What are you looking at?
Why do you want to know?
I don't know. We haven't talked before. I don't know what you want to talk about.
I want to talk about music.
Do you only want to talk about music?
Yes. That's all I care about.
Okay, well, I mean, the only songs I know were church hymns.
Church hymns are sick.
Oh, they're fine. I mean, they sound kind of cool. I don't really. I know the organ is nice.
Mm-hmm. What's
Okay,
up?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just. I think Ambrose and Canari just like sit in like a very prolonged silence with each other as they have run out of things in common. And Canari goes, "I'm Cladulius. Can I sell
do you like
couple-"
fire?
I mean, fire's fun. I like stars. Stars are a kind of fire.
I guess.
They are. Don't you here? And Canari will. I think she still has charges in the Ring of Shooting Stars, so she'll.
Canari, use Swift.
Yeah, basically. No, I think Canari would use would show off like dancing lights and like the different stars and almost make them look like planets. And just be like, see.
This inspires me. She grabs your shoulders all intensely and looks you dead in the eyes. Thank you, Canari.
You're welcome.
Now I can write about the stars. Because they are fire. And then she runs out.
What the fuck? Cornelius, can I sell you a couple things? And then I don't...
Yeah!
Thank God. Okay, well, I think I'll sell this and then I can split the money with... Well, I'll figure that out. I think I would still have the Belt of Stone Giant Strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. Canari would put that on the, heave it up and just kind of let it thud on the counter.
Oh, genuine Belt of Stone Giant Strength.
Yeah.
Neat. He pulls out a magnifying glass and then a brush, and he starts inspecting it. Seems to be in great shape. I can make you an offer.
Okay.
That offer, now wait for it, is... I'm gonna roll for it.
Wait, is this what giant belt is this?
Stone.
Stone. Oh, I said storm, and I was like, that's not right.
No.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
if we had
Stone.
a Belt of Storm Giant Strength, that would be on Braenna immediately.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that can't be right.
No, Stone. It's 23, and I think the Fire Giant one gives you a 25 now.
Mm-hmm.
Flawn.
Lots of strength.
I will give you 6,200 for it.
Whoa.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Pleasure doing business with you as always.
Oh, I have a couple other things.
Wonderful.
Oh, also giant themed. And Canari will take out the opal of the Ild rune and the orb of the Stein rune, because I don't think nobody wanted either of those, right?
It doesn't sound like anyone did. You said it was Ild.
Mm-hmm.
It's rare.
Would they be better than the frost rune that's on Jerome right now?
The Ild rune is from the Fire Giant. As an action, you can ignite an object within 10 feet of you. You have resistance to cold damage. As an action, you can extinguish any open flame within 10 feet of you. So if you want to make him into
No, those are lame.
yeah, I mean you can make a uncommon weapon that deals an extra 1d6 fire damage, or the armor requires attunement and you'd have resistance to cold damage. The Stein rune, as an action, you can channel the orb's magic to hold your ground for the next minute or until you move any distance. You have advantage on all checks and saving throws to resist effects that force you to move. And then in addition, any enemy within 10 feet within 10 feet of you has to succeed on a DC 12 strength saving throw or not be able to go any further on the turn. Means you can't be petrified, and then you can cast Meld into Stone. The shield, you can transform it either into a shield or a pair of boots. The shield gives you a rare magic item that gives you resistance to all damage dealt by ranged weapon attacks, and then the boots give you advantage on strength saving throws, and you can use your reaction to avoid being knocked prone.
Nah, neither of those are good for him.
Anybody else?
Mm-mm.
I can offer you 1,300 gold.
For both?
Oh,
for the Ild rune?
for the Ild rune. What was this? The second one was the Skuld rune. That is...
Stein.
Oh, Stein! Oh, yes. $2,200.
Sure.
Take it or leave it.
Well, I'll take it. You just hear.
Oh, yes.
Why is everybody so aggressive today? Jesus.
I feel like I'm within the standard level
I mean,
of...
you're within your standard band of wild. I don't know. I have no frame of reference for embers, but you threw cards at me one of the first times I ever visited you, so...
Yeah, good times.
Okay, well, I will take all that gold. What the hell is that? Nightfall?
Meanwhile, Canari and Claude are holding hands while they're getting tattoos.
Moxie,
Oh, sorry, Moxie.
she recommended Thunderstep.
That's a good one. That is a good one. Yeah. What does it do?
Oh, you
You
can
don't-
teleport yourself?
Yeah. Ah! You know, that is pretty cool.
And
I'm
then
gonna
you
do
leave
that one.
behind a big, like, thunder boom, basically.
Like a big fart?
Yeah, a big fart.
Hey, yeah. I want that
You
one.
call it the fart step.
Fart step. Alright. Good to know. Vrexil, what are you up to?
Vrexil was go get something at the forge, but he needs a tiny bit more money. Could I sell the demi-plane spell scroll that I have to Claudulius? It's a 8th level
Yes.
spell.
Moxie would, if like he's in the Claudulius area, Moxie could give him money.
You see Moxie on your way there.
Either way, demi-plane as a spell is like, it's something that mostly benefits from casting it multiple times. Like being able to re-access the space. So, I mean, if I've got a thing I can only use the once. Yeah. Anyway, so.
I also wanted to go to Claudulius for some tattoos.
I do have one thing I want to sell there as well, so I think we're all heading to Claudulius.
Yeah, we're all there.
We walk together.
We're all there.
All of you end up at Claudulius's at separate times, so you get 4 separate Clauduliuses.
Claudulii.
Claudulii.
Multiply.
Hello, they say in unison.
Oh, God.
If you are selling a spell scroll of demiplane, I will give you 3,600 gold pieces for it.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
And then Vrexil just turns around and leaves and goes right back.
And then, you want tattoos?
I do require tattoos, yes.
All right. Hold my hand. He takes it gently and he leads you back to the tattoo room.
If the tattoos are pretty quick, Moxie'd probably walk back with.
It is. It's actually just a poke in the ear.
Yeah, with Vrexil to go get a weapon at the
Okay.
Ironbeard place.
So Vrexil leaves, but then you're like, Vrexil, wait up! And then you
Yeah.
like jump over things, do some backflips through the store. You grab onto like the bottom of one of the balconies, and then you
Yeah.
swing and throw yourself. Yeah.
I yell, "Bye, Claude! I'll see you later, Canari," and then
Bye,
swings out the door.
man. Her and I need to fight sometime. No, that's not Cloud's place. Her and I need to fight sometime.
Moxie's fun
Probably
fact.
good.
Moxie and Braenna have definitely fought.
And then Braenna.
I have this pennant is the Vind rune that gives fly up to 20 feet, can't suffocate, and basically cast Featherfall once a day. I'm assuming we don't particularly need it unless somebody wants it. No? Okay.
I can give you 2,500 gold for it.
Okay. Cool. Braenna takes the 2,500 gold and he gives 600 back to Umbran and 900 back to Vrexil.
Oh.
And Canari,
Appreciate it.
what would you like?
I don't think I have access to some of these homebrew spells, Dev.
Yeah,
like
I
they
wanted
just-
to look up a few of them too, but I can.
Yeah. Or I think they're buried so deep in the homebrew channel that I can't find them.
Well, if you... Oh yeah, because you don't know which ones are your type of spells, and you can
Yeah.
only see cleric spells.
Yeah, and I only think a couple of them are like cleric spells, technically.
Yeah, that's an
Um,
oversight. But I
oh.
can tell you real quick.
Yeah. I'm interested in like Nightfall. What is that? Just sounds fun.
It makes it night. It's the
Oh.
opposite of the daylight spell, kind of, except it can force werewolf transformation.
Is there one called Skyfall where you just get to sing Adele's song? Just like that?
Of course.
It's just a milder version of reverse gravity.
All right, so night.
I was gonna say, I think Canari wants to get a. She would also get a tattoo
Oh.
because I think she might get a Find Familiar spell.
I deleted Nightfall.
Oh.
Oops, that's fine. I'll just get the. Oh, do we want any? I have a lot of diamonds. I don't think we need more diamonds, do we?
I don't
Well,
think so.
here's the thing. I was looking over the listing of stuff, and there is this fun potion at the potion store called the Potion of Ambrosia, which might be helpful if you go down, and then one of us can remedy that situation.
Sure, I can just spend the money. Oh, Braenna,
What?
did you want? Oh, I sold the belt of Stone Giant Strength, and
Oh, I
I'm
have the
gonna
other one. It's
go-
fine.
Yeah, do you want? I mean, I can put.
It's
the
a
gold
like
from it
party
into,
fun,
like-
right? We just go back
Yeah.
and forth. It's fine.
Okay, well, I'll add it to my stuff, and I can be the bank for a while, so we don't have to keep asking Umbran for money. I think
Okay.
I still owe him some.
That
Yuri
look though.
perked up. How much should I spend?
No, I don't know.
I'll
Who knows?
I'll be the bank. If people need more money, just come
I
to
also have
Canari.
a lot of money, but and I will say I do have some older spell rot tattoos that I've gotten, and one of them I do have Revivify as the thing. So
It's been so long. There's no good way to keep track of spell rot tattoos on D&D Beyond.
no, there's not. I have them written down in my like list of like what I have going on just in case.
Yeah, I'm just re-upping my shield tattoos and grabbing an extra cast of Find Familiar.
Yeah, and I think Canari would get a Find Familiar. She and Umbran can hold hands as they get it.
Aw,
Aw.
hold your hand.
Yeah, so Find Familiar is first level spell, so that's going to be 36 gold pieces. The third level spell is 300 gold pieces. What was another one? It was Find Familiar,
Shield.
Haste. Shield is also first level, so another 36 gold.
I need 3 shields.
All right.
So that's 36
times
times
3.
4.
Nine.
Oh, 4, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
times 4.
So that's-
120 plus 24, 144.
Yep.
Yeah, 144 for Umbran.
36 from Canari.
300 for Moxie.
Yeah, I took it off already.
And Clyde. You could learn Closing Wounds.
I could. I think I have access to that normally, don't I?
Yeah.
It's a cleric spell. What does that do again?
Oh, that's a
Oh,
fair
it can
point.
expend one of its hit dice. Got it. Okay. Let's regain hit dice at the start of the turn. Okay. Fun. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else Canari really
Swift maneuver is a fun one. It's just a action, and you tell someone to make an attack. Explosion, implosion is just big explosion or implosion.
I have ideas for that one.
Mm-hmm.
I only have a 6th level spell slot right now.
Illusory Forge is... I'm reading off the spell slots. It was Illusory Forge essentially lets you create any weapon you want, and you get to use it like that weapon. So, and be like, I want a gun, shadow gun. And then Incept Rumor lets you spread rumors. Mass Sending is sending, but to everybody, a bunch of people. Psychic Bullets at 5th level. Vrexil's used that before. Quibsy's Humble Hobble. Actually, I might have adjusted that, but it creates a little house.
Yeah. Rancor.
Rancor basically empowers somebody, but makes them have to attack each turn. So like makes it so that they can't cast spells and stuff. It's basically like making them go
into rage.
Yeah, kind of like when a Pokemon uses Swagger, it increases your attack stat, but you're confused. Tiny Twister makes a little twister that goes around, sucks people up, and throws them, or objects. Wall of Stone, or the rest are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Obfuscate makes it so that. Yeah, Obfuscate makes it so that you can hide something for a period of time, just from sight, as long as it doesn't move. Cascading Rains summons rains, and can create vision impairments. Cacophony is a way to undo. Basically, it's a fuck bard spell. Because it creates a cacophonous like sound like of chattering sparrows and such that makes all instruments out of tune and makes it so that bards can't cast spells. Or instruments can't be used to cast spells. So it's a way to say, fuck you bards. Because there needs to be a spell that says fuck you bards. Formed a Plant turns people into potted plants. Grasp of the Grave is like Entangle, except it uses zombie hands and yeah.
Woof. I'll actually pick up a spell scroll of non-detection.
Yeah, that's a good one.
How much? That's what?
851.
Deal.
All right. Does anyone else need anything?
At the store or anywhere?
Magic Emporium.
Okay, no.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All 4 of them wave in unison at you. Do you leave?
Oh, I hope you find your dad.
And you all exit, but you must go to the forge, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Moxie and Vrexil head to the forge. You arrive, and you see, as you walk in, this gargantuan, broad dwarf man, greasy, a beard so brutish, and he is holding in his clamps a tiny little sword that he is about to dip into a vat of goo.
Has he still got tears streaked down his face?
Yeah, he is. From washing all the soot and all that. His face is covered with soot, and so his tears have done the streaks through that. And as you enter, he just says, it's not what it looks like.
Are all blacksmith places the opposite shrinky dinks? Where you put small one in and then a big one comes out? I don't really know how this works. I don't.
Shrinky dinks are the opposite thing.
Shrinky dinks.
That's all I can think of.
Shrinky dinks start big and then you put them in the oven and they get small.
I know, but they're the opposit shrinky dink. That's why I don't know what you
those
would call
little
that,
expanding sponges.
Yeah.
He dips the tiny sword in and then pulls the he pulls the pliers out, whatever, clamps, and now the tiny sword is just sitting in his goop. You see some glow from it. Uh-oh. Hey.
I may have accidentally closed the Google Docs shop. Hang on.
Oh no.
Mm.
Ew.
I have a lot of tabs open.
Vrexil's just looking. So Vrexil's shield is just the little claw extension that he has that he can use to grab things from his chair.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, just whenever he has his metal arm plugged into the chair, he can use it to control the arm, and that's basically what his shield is. So he's gonna go and ask if Mr. Ironbeard can
please call me Callum.
Yeah, can just help with the mechanisms of that. Make the gear smoother, make the connection even faster. I'm looking for a +2 shield enchantment, but with the flavor of Vrexil's shield.
Yeah, I can do that. 5,000.
Done. Amazing.
Awesome. It'll while this little tiny sword is marinating, I'm working on some stuff for my son. And then you see Andrew's head pop out from like the back room. Oh hey. And but I should be able to do what you need. And probably before morning or by morning. Yeah.
That would be amazing. And Vrexil takes like 10-15 minutes while Moxie talks to him to like disassemble that part of the chair and like leave it there.
I just need a needle of mending.
You got it. It's over there. He points at a little dagger.
It's a needle, I think.
Yeah. So it's a very sharp. There's no deviation from the needle shape, and it's almost like it looks like it would be fragile, but when you hold on to it, it feels strong and like it won't bend. But it looks almost exactly like a sewing needle in your hand with a little bit of string attached to the back. And the back is in like a little loop.
Sweet. I'm gonna buy it.
That's your prerogative. 800.
Okay. Just give them the money.
And I'll throw in the spool of thread with it. I mean, a spool of thread.
Thanks. Does it have a command word already, or do I get to make that up?
You get to make that now that ownership has been transferred to you.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna think about it.
Awesome. Bye. And then you leave. And as you two are walking out, you see Cypress and Illimar walking through the city square.
Oh. Do they see us?
No.
Vrexil casts invisibility. And then they walk into the spa. Oh.
Regalia's bathhouse and spa.
Should we just go find everyone else?
Out of the nothingness you hear. Yeah, sure.
And you do. You all end up crossing paths in nearby park. It seems to be new. And this city square seems to be have almost like a little patch of park that just cuts through, unlike before.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
You see an angel statue in the middle of it, kind of in a prayer pose.
Does
Some
that
fountain.
seem odd to you?
In what way?
Don't typically associate angels with the dungeon sphere.
I mean, I'm probably not the best person to ask.
I would have asked you, though, Yuri.
Well, I know I'm like the president one. It just is. I can summon an angel, technically, so. Can Canari like take a look at this and like, is there
Yeah.
anything special about it, or is it just like a generic like?
Roll me a religion check. As you look around it, there's no identifying labels or plaques or anything.
28.
Oh, wow.
I rolled a 19 and I have a +9.
Nice.
This seems to take on the form of a specific angelic being. And that angelic being's name is... I wasn't expecting anyone to take a closer look at it.
Well, guess what, Dev?
No.
You dangle a carrot in front of us, we're gonna bite it.
It seems to be that of a planetar. Except instead of the bald-looking planetar that D&D offers, it has a full head of hair and is quite androgynous, and its torso is covered. It doesn't have any coloring, by the way. It's just the stone gray.
That's weird. Excuse me while I look up a planetar. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can just tell you the information that you would know.
I mean,
Yeah.
With a 28.
Mhm.
yeah. Thank you.
All right. They are beings, divine beings of great power and foresight. They typically act out the will of gods with tireless devotion, and carry great divine power with them. A planetar specifically acts as the weapons of the gods they serve. Basically, a tangible presentation of that deity's might. It can, when it appears, call down rain to relieve a drought, or loose an insect plague to devour crops. You cannot lie in the presence of a celestial, and its radiant eyes see through every deception. They are typically green, this opalescent green that kind of shines under the sun, and they're tall. So this statue is only about a medium size. You know that they're a little bit larger than that. And they are often known to be the front line against the battle against fiends. Typically good creatures, but some serve dark gods. That's why alignment doesn't make sense. Why would you put lawful good for Planetara when it's like there are evil gods they might serve?
I think it's an old tie over to like Planetars are celestial, and then they have the high ranking like pit fiends.
Yeah.
For the evil aligned gods.
Mm-hmm.
Or the fiends themselves. I don't know. It is weird.
Well,
It's-
my friends, now what?
Well, we
Should
kind of
we-
ran into part of Team Genie at least. We didn't see why am I blinking on his name?
Reginald.
Reginald.
Reginald. Reginald Graves.
Where's the DILF?
Where's the
Our favorite DILF.
I mean Reginald and Gale. We haven't seen them yet, but we ran into Empress and Claude. Scorndon, I'm assuming, was somewhere else too.
Oh, I should tell Scorndon that Andrew's here too. But he'd be cool. He'd want to talk to him.
Was
Also-
Scorndon close with Andrew?
Well, we're all cousins, so yeah.
It is evening, and the fake ocean sunset is casting a dazzling array of twilight.
I was about to say, perhaps we let Team Phoenix sleep and I'll just tell Xenia to meet us up in the morning, but I suppose that,
Tell Xenia?
yeah. Just as the natural, like, let's go to Xenia and tell her we should talk in the morning, because she was our main
Yeah.
contact
Aw.
through Team Phoenix. I suppose I will go find Brent Locke and ask if we can meet up in the morning.
Or Colonel.
Well, now that Xenia is gone, I assume Brent Locke will attempt to reinstate himself as leader.
That's probably a good assumption.
We all knew who was really the brains of the operation.
I think I want to run to Curious Concoctions if we're not meeting with Team Phoenix tonight before we head out to the inn to sleep. If anybody wants to join me or has any requests.
I don't think I need anything from there.
Just more vials. A couple more beakers.
Empty ones? Yeah,
Yeah, empty
I can
ones.
do that.
All right, you head to Curious Concoctions, and when you enter, you see Olive Branch, the Furbolg. Oh, hi, welcome back to my Curious Concoctions apothecary shop. It is so good to see you. Her ears are like going all over the place.
Hi, Olive. Olive Branch. I kind of have a few things I'd want to get from you.
Uh-huh.
I think, can I get a potion of ambrosia? Potion of, 2 potions of stamina.
All right. She pulls out a notepad and she begins taking down your orders.
What did I say? 2.
Only 1 potion of stamina, or did you say 2?
I said 2. I just lost my train of thought.
Here, have this. And she holds out a little jar with some crystallized powder inside. It's blue. Suddenly, as you like taste it, you feel this like shock, and suddenly you have like a moment of clarity, and then it fades, and you realize you gotta hit like the whole thing to get the
What?
full effect.
What is that?
Oh, just a free sample of the potion of greater focus. So because you were having a hard time focusing on what you were trying to remember and such, and I thought it would help. So free sample.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
And tastes like blue raspberry,
Huh.
sour blue raspberry.
Ew, yep, that's the aftertaste I was waiting. Ugh. Oh. And then can I get? Oh gosh, can I get? For potions of healing, how much would a? I gotta remember which are which. How much are the superior?
Superior. That will be around 2,500. Yeah.
And how much for a supreme healing potion?
7,500.
Jesus. Okay, can I get 2 potions of superior healing then?
All right. So, let's see. The 3,000 for the ambrosia, 1,000 for both of the stamina, and the 2 superior is 2,500 each. So 5,000. So 5, 3. So that's 8, 1, 9, 9,000. Did you want anything else?
Oh, can I also get some empty vials and beakers of different sizes?
Yeah, I have a fun welcome introduction to alchemy kit that has all of that. 10 of each. And I can give it to you for a mere 10 gold pieces.
Sure. So let's split 9,000 and 10.
Yep.
Done. Yeah, Canari will hand all of those over.
Wonderful. It'll just be a jiffy. So make yourself at home, smell some of the lilacs.
Yeah, Canari immediately goes over to flowers and...
And
Sorry, I just noticed Melissa.
And she'll go to her shelves and she'll pull some of the potions out. She has to unlock a chest to pull out the potion of ambrosia and lock it back up, and then goes to the back room to get the healing potions made on the spot. You hear a like a blender or something, and some, and then she comes back out and she has everything you ordered. And a little paper baggie that she hands to you too, like that you can just pick up. Have a good day.
Canari just very calmly backs up.
I hope your curiosity was piqued at Curious Concoctions.
Better not to ask what's in potions.
Yep.
First rule of potions.
Canari thought about it and thought better of it. So she just turns around and walks out and enjoys the gifts that she has.
It's better not to know. All right. And with that, we're going to head into a 15-minute break.
Okay.
And we'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
I need a snack.
Okay.
Snack time.
Snack time. I'm gonna get some tuna salad. Bye.
Mandatory snack time.
Roll initiative. Just kidding.
Liar.
Don't do that. You all have investigated this angel. You're standing in the park. You're discussing Team Phoenix and other such stuff.
It's true, we do that.
Moxie, you feel dizzy.
I feel dizzy.
Y'all need to stop doing that. There's no reason for it right now. What's up?
I don't know.
Is this because you abdicated or whatever it's called and you don't do the book thing anymore? Is your god mad at you, so he made a statue and said, "Hey, you was not supposed to do that thing"?
You know, she was pretty mad at me when I died. But I think it's fine. I don't think that's it.
That feels weird because when you die, don't you go to be where your god is? Isn't that not a bad thing?
I don't know. I was at a staircase or something, and then she met with me and was scolding me, basically. I basically died and got scolded. And
well, you shouldn't have done that, I guess.
Well, I can't help not dying. I mean, that's just a part of life. Yeah, I'm hoping next time I die, she will have answered my request. I have a backup plan. So maybe next time we wait more than 5 seconds before declaring Moxie dead. That's all I'm saying.
Have you told?
But I'm gonna be dizzy now.
Do we know your? What? Okay. Do we know the request? Do we? I don't remember. Do we know it?
Oh no, I don't know. Moxie just asked that next time she dies, someone who's willing to make deals will be there instead.
Oh. Okay. So we don't know that.
No.
What was your request?
Oh, it's just for a deal. It's fine. Don't worry. I'm gonna be coming back. Just don't freak out. I'll be right back if I die again.
I'm so excited for fucking Warlock Moxie to pop back up. Be like, don't worry about it. We're good.
I'll
Okay.
figure it out.
Moxie, all your gold's been replaced by obsidian. And she's like, yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I had to make a
Me
deal.
now.
Umbran left when Canari did to go find Brentlock.
Give me an investigation.
Oh, now I gotta get the dice out. I'm having you out. I don't think there've been any rolling tonight. Investigation, 18.
You find them within a few minutes. You follow the smell of smoke. And you find him in the training area, launching fiery blasts at targets. And you see him when he's in the process of creating a fiery blade in his hands, and he basically is just trying to chop through some wooden dummies, kick them down, and then kick them and shit. You know, kick their asses.
I come up behind him and I stand a respectful distance and I clear my throat. I make the sound of a throat being cleared because I do not have one.
He turns around and he sees you, and he just stands there, holding the sword, shirtless, all of his rippling abs and muscles, the burn marks fully exposed through his open trench coat. Yeah, what do you want?
Our condolences. We heard what happened, and we saw the aftermath as well.
That's nice.
Our
That's
teams,
nice of you.
our teams wanted to reconvene in the morning to talk shop and see if there was anything we could do. We know it's late and everybody needs to sleep. We saw 2 of your members head to the spa. We didn't want to disturb you guys.
Yeah, I told him to go do some self-care.
I assume this is your version of it?
Yeah, you'd be right. You'd be right. Yeah. How do I sound sexy, everyone?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
It's me,
Very
Brentlock,
nice.
renowned criminal.
It's just something that we were all prepared for. But
Was
it
it
still
really?
hurts. No matter what.
We lost Moxie for a moment.
Mhm.
I was powerless to do anything. I was stuck paralyzed in the bottom of a hole. It does not match the feelings I'm sure you've all been going through, but if it is any condolence, I understand a little.
Yeah, that means a lot.
Yes, so hopefully tomorrow morning before you all leave, we would like to meet up for a more official capacity. I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah. No, I get what you need. We'll be there.
Cool.
I promise you that. Do you want to hit shit with me?
Sure, I've got spell slots to use. And I will summon my Shadow Blade and will.
And he
Hit
has his
shit.
flame blade. And you just start to hit shit with your blades. And then you make out.
I mean, if he offers a man grieving, I would not deny him. I did have other people I was intending to meet with tonight, but I'll take the first person who asks.
No, he won't ask unless you make a move.
No, I'm gonna go find that dad, though.
While you are talking to Brent Luck. Wait, which dad? Colonel or Reginald?
Oh, no, no, Reginald. Who cares about Colonel? Who's ever talked to Colonel before? No one saw Colonel and was like, yeah, that's him.
Well. So anyway, what are the rest of y'all doing?
Braenna might try to find Gale.
Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, I'm super good at that. I'm using D&D Beyond dice tonight because I don't feel like pulling out actual dice. That's a natural one, so I guess we're pulling out actual dice. For a 2.
You struggle to figure out where Gale might be.
Do I find anyone on Team Genie?
No.
No.
Not
Do I
the
find...
two.
Do I find anyone?
You somehow wandered into a part where there is no one.
You end up outside the checkpoint and you're like, guys, let me back in.
Dum, dum, dum. I've escaped the Truman Show.
Help! Help! I'm lost again.
You wander around, and it seems as though this just is a bad time to try to find people. Team Phoenix is doing self-care. Empress is writing a song, cloistered up in her room. And yeah, you find Vrexil.
You bump into something that you cannot see.
Yeah, you're walking around and you
Cool
just
still.
accidentally bump into Vrexil, who is invisible, and so it feels like your shins hit something hard that you don't understand. There's
What?
nothing there.
What?
I'm hiding.
Why are you hiding? Should I whisper too? I've been whispering. Maybe I don't. I'll keep whispering. How's that? Is that better?
This works great.
Okay. Have you seen like Gale or anyone else from Team Genie?
Have I seen Gale or anyone from Team Genie?
I thought Team
No.
Genie was here. Was
Yeah,
I
they're
wrong
here.
in that? Okay.
We
No,
bumped
they
into
are.
Claude and Empress.
You're just somehow missing her
They're-
entirely.
They're here somewhere, but I don't know where.
Okay. If you see Gale, let her know that I'm looking for her.
I can do that. If you see Team Phoenix, tell them you don't know where I am.
But I don't because I can't see you.
Exactly.
Okay. Braenna will continue wandering.
Alright, Canari, what are you doing?
I think she would get her, she'd take the potions, and I think she'd try and... I don't know, is there like a temple or something that she could just sit and kind of pray and meditate in?
Yeah, it is an open air temple called the Temple of All, and there are... It's actually quite nice because for each deity that is worshipped amongst the dungeons for your teams, there is a representative altar and visual element
Yeah, I think Canari would head over to the altar for Celestia in the temple. I think she just spend some time meditating.
Celestian, the statue.
Mm-hmm.
It is an interesting silver sheen as you see a man, bald man, reaching up toward the sky, and his robe is pure black, but with stars all around. And you know that at night, when seeing this statue and this strange stone that it's made out of, that when there's no light other than the moon, the colors of nebulas and galaxies are spread throughout. I have a picture that I'm going to drop in Discord.
Yeah, I think Canari would just be praying for Zinnia's soul to make its way safely to whatever her final destination is.
Right on.
I think just spending some time alone, just kind of at peace before going to the bar and drinking.
Mm-hmm.
You hear some clanking, jing, 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 and you see Scorndon walking behind you.
She'll mind link with Scorndon, why not? And she'll just say, hello.
Hey, Canari! He
Hi.
says out loud. Echoes off the everything.
Oh, okay, we're doing it out loud. Hi Scorndon, how are you?
I am great. Do you want to see my new hammer?
Sure, that sounds lovely.
He pulls out a hammer and give me an Arcana check.
Is it cursed?
No.
Then I get advantage. 16.
With a 16, you glance around at it, and you know that it is a very rare and unique item of the legendary variety. And it looks like this. Yeah, no, it's really cool. And sometimes it talks to me. That's a little strange, but I made it with Braenna's dad.
Oh. Braenna has
I call
one.
it Whelm.
Sure is whelming.
Braenna has kind of a similar one, not quite like that, but she made it with her dad and it talks to her.
Oh, really? Oh, that's really cool. Maybe our hammers can be friends.
It's always a chance.
Yeah.
How's your team doing in there? Are you all doing all right?
Yeah, they're all doing great.
How are you doing?
So
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing good. Hey, roll an insight check.
18.
There's something he's not saying. He's like looking from side to side, like.
Scorndon, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to, but I feel like you're trying to hide something, and I can respect it.
It's just a little embarrassing. Not for me.
For the team?
A member of the team? Yeah. I should probably just tell you at this point.
I mean,
It
you can
might be
say-
better to just show you.
Okay.
Okay, come with me.
Yeah, Canari like gets up from prayer and like I guess she's gonna go be a messy bitch.
I was gonna sit down and pray
There's always time for that.
to Moradin. I don't think I ever gave him a god. To Moradin.
Moradin's probably a good one for
Yeah.
for a Forge Cleric. 'Cause that's what he is, right? Forge Cleric? Am I remembering correctly?
So I don't really. It's a little. You'll just see. He's being very like, start and go, with all of his sentences, but eventually he takes you into the tavern, to go up to the rooms, takes you to the 3rd floor, and takes you to a door. So this is where Gale is staying tonight. He goes up and, hey, Gale, I brought Canari. She might be able to help or something.
When
And,
she become Miss Piggy?
And Scorndon opens the door, and as you walk in, you see that there is a miniaturized version of Gale sitting on the edge of the chair that's in there, swinging her feet back and forth. She seems to be about just a few inches tall.
Oh dear, what happened?
It was this strange mist. And now here I am. And, it's a little embarrassing to be so tiny. But I can ride my birds now. That's great. Silver lining.
Dude,
Aren't her birds like her size, or her birds didn't shrink with her?
No.
how
I thought she like made her birds.
tell what's happening? Like, is it a curse? Is
You'll roll me an Arcana check.
it a curse?
Yes,
Okay.
you have advantage.
Arcana is a 13, but I think I can roll. What is it? What feat? This is the curse specialist. So it wouldn't be a religious curse. So 13. Oh, I'll guide myself. Hold on.
Can an invisible Vrexil be nearby and give you a flash of genius?
No.
With guidance, that's a 16.
All right. It seems to be a curse, not one that is easily removed with a remove curse. But she's not going to get any smaller.
Well, good news is you're not going to get smaller. And I think I should be able to get you out of here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I really want to see Braenna. I was just worried that she would crush me. So if you could make me large so I can go say hi to her and give her a hug, that would be great.
Yeah, it'll just take an hour. And I think Canari would sit, and start doing her, curse breaking ritual
All right. In the
for the
meantime,
next hour.
Umbran, Brentlock slices down a dummy and kicks it, and then slices its head off. And then he stops, and the flame blade goes away. And he's just standing there, like looking down at the statue, his trench coat over his head. Roll me a perception check.
I already know what's happening. 21.
You see little drops of water dripping down from his chin.
I'm going to dissipate my shadow scythe and walk up to the front of him, and no consent, no asking, just hug him, like put my hands under his trench coat and just hold on to him.
He tenses up at first, but then he relaxes a little bit, and you embrace him as he cries a little bit over everything, and just says, I failed her as a leader. It's just, no. And then tears.
I can't deny it. It's our job to keep them safe. It hurts. I know it does. The only thing we can hope for is that we grow and we learn and we do better in the future. As much as we wish it wasn't our fault, it is, and I know. I hold him like a little closer.
I was the one that said that we had to leave her behind to save everyone else.
And that's the right thing to do. It was the right thing to do. You would have lost more. You would have lost everyone. But you didn't. As a leader, you have to stay strong for the ones you still have. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, as much as it hurts to hear. You did the right thing, Brent.
Fuck. I need a cigar and strong alcohol.
I let him go.
All right. And then he struts off, but then stops and turns and he says, "You're not half bad."
No, I'm better.
And then he turns and he keeps going.
I whisper quietly to myself, I haven't truly lost anyone. And then I will follow.
Oh, damn. What a sick bird.
He's a cold-hearted snake.
I'll give him a reassuring pat on the shoulder, and then I go to find Reginald.
All right, roll me an investigation check.
Oh my god. 19.
You start hearing the boisterous laughter of Reginald in conjunction with the boisterous laughter of Colonel. And you
Two dads.
find them sitting on a bench with a couple bowls of peas, tossing them to the ducks in the pond.
I would not interrupt their date if they're doing something. I would stay from afar and watch until he's, on his own.
Roll me an insight check.
Ooh. 9.
Okay. You think they're on a date.
That's okay. I don't mind. I'll share.
Eventually, Colonel will stand up. Well, good chap, I believe that was quite a riveting conversation. I do feel supported, liberated even. I have a lot of support to give to my team, and thank you for showing me the clarity. He bows. His tail flicks, and then he turns around on a dime and struts off.
He's such a good dad. Making other people feel better.
And then Reginald just tosses another pea to a duck that goes does the little ducks shake in the top of the water to eat the food.
I will now come by and look surprised that I've found Reginald and I haven't been watching for the last 20 minutes.
Oh, Umbran, yeah. Why don't you sit down for a second?
Take a seat, gladly, I will. And I sit down.
Well, you can't take it, or else that'd be stealing.
I already have.
Oh, guess you're a thief. And the traveler.
Oh. It's a sore subject. No, I wanted to let you know, recently a few dream demons have escaped into the sphere due to some unfortunate circumstances befalling our party. Therefore, I wanted to extend to you just to stay with you tonight, to make sure nothing, creeps into your dreams.
So you spend... Well, Umbran, dear Umbran, that is not something that I have to worry about. Even though I appreciate the offer, I am able to have some protections in my lamp as I sleep in there through the night.
Well, yeah. The offer still stands. I've always been interested in trying to sleep, though I don't see any reason of doing it on my own. Maybe I don't help you, but you could help me. Show me how to sleep, maybe? Or, try? If that's too much, I can go.
Umbran, if you just want to hang out for the night, that's totally okay with me. Here.
Yes.
Come into my bottle.
To my boudoir. I'd be honored.
How many... How many people can he bring into this with him?
Up to his proficiency bonus or his charisma modifier.
Oh yeah, you can choose up to 5 willing creatures. He snaps his fingers, and the two of you are turned into smoke and sucked into the bottle, and you find a very well kept, what almost looks like a tea lounge. And there is a futon. But a very classy futon.
You're with a genie in a bottle.
Yeah. It is 20-foot radius cylinder, 20 feet high in this extra dimensional space. There are cushions, low tables, and a very comfortable temperature. Welcome to my abode. Welcome to my abode.
It's lovely. I don't know what I expected the inside of a bottle to look like, but it's delightful.
Thank you. Would you like some tea? I do believe you can still feel the sensation of warmth.
I will certainly hold it to make conversations less awkward.
And he pours himself some tea, pours you some tea, and then he says 1 sugar or 2.
2. I like things sweet.
And then he...
I hold it like this, and I do not move for a very long time.
Well, what would you like to do? Oh, he actually doesn't make the tea. He has his unseen servant make the tea.
It wasn't a lie, I watch my team as they sleep, because what else is there to do alone in the dungeon sphere for 6 hours when you're all together in a bubble?
Some would say that would be a perfect time to write poetry.
I'm very new to the arts, truly. I don't think I'm there yet.
Oh, but your words are so eloquent.
Yes, but poetry is different. It has feeling to it, and...
Oh? And are you not predisposed to feelings?
They are new. but I don't think I'm quite there yet. I guess they're not new, they're like a memory. I'm sure I used to have real feelings. Now I just sort of remember what it felt like to feel. Like, if you remember what it's like to be sad, you're not actually sad, but you just remember the feeling of it.
Well, Umbran, I hate to break it to you, but that's what adulthood feels like. We're merely reflecting back on the memories of how happy we felt as a child, the sadness that we felt, and as you get older, things become hazier, more muffled, more suppressed, almost as if it is merely a reflection of who we were when the world was new.
That's very wise. Perhaps you tell me more about being an adult.
Well, for one thing, an adult can pay their own bills. How good are you at money?
I don't have any bills. I'm part of a very large estate that takes care of such things.
Well, get some bills to pay.
Mm.
That's my homework too.
What? I can't imagine having to.
What
services do you pay for regularly?
Well, for example, I get tea delivered to me regularly.
No, I long for nothing, truly.
No. You could even get custom-made items for your froggy friend. Delivered.
What items does he require? What items do you require, Jerome?
I require everything.
Okay,
I will rule the world, and everything will be mine.
He just wants to be where the people are.
But currently, I would like a cute scarf for when it is cold.
Yes. We'll see on getting you many cute scarves delivered, and I will pay that bill.
Wonderful, we have a bill. Another way that you can tell that you're an adult is when you start to care about others more than yourself. And lastly, the other true indicator of being an adult is feeling as though you are slowly falling apart every day.
That's information I'm not supposed to disclose with others. I'm sorry. It's a secret how my pieces fall apart.
That's okay. Now, would you like me to bequest an otherworldly entity to ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity within the next 7 days?
Yes. Yes,
Wonderful.
I would.
He snaps his fingers and the table is scooted in front of you, and there is a cup of tea in the center of it. Now, you can't drink this tea,
You can't drink any tea, truly.
but I need you to at least blow on this tea.
I can produce air, yes. I'll lean forward and I'll blow on it. It's magic. It's magic breath.
You blow on it, the steam rises off, and Reginald walks up and he grabs the teacup and he has the unseen servant bring a bucket and he dumps the tea out in the bucket. And this is his ritual for casting divination. What is your question? He starts reading the tea leaves.
Is it a yes or no question? Or will it tell us general vague sort of things?
You will receive a short phrase It may be cryptic, or an omen of something to come.
Can we help Zinnia?
Ah, I see.
You said I had to care for others. This is the first step.
Well, there is a way. As he's reading it, he says, there is a way. Okay, what does it say here? You don't have to wait. I'm assuming for however long you thought you would have to wait. It says here, a deal you must make.
Don't have to wait until you must make.
And the last part says, but something precious he will take. That's it.
Certainly cryptic. But good information to bring to tomorrow's meeting. Thank you, Reginald. I do truly appreciate it. I wish I had some service to offer you in return.
How about you tell me stories?
Umbran's fingers switch as he starts to reach for the tome of the boogeyman, and then he's like, no, it's the only book I have on me, don't. And I will tell him stories of our travels, of things we've done together, of weird stuff that's happened to us, specifically in the dungeon sphere.
Cute. Meanwhile, Canari, I need your curse check.
Can I use religion as for breaking it?
Mm-hmm.
Great. I will guide myself as well. Oh no, this is not good. And I don't get advantage for the check, just to recall information. It's only a 13. I rolled a 3.
Canari, you're looking at this curse. You almost see it like a rope that you have to untether. It feels that way. You're going thread by thread through this curse. The twists of the weave around her. And suddenly, it grabs you, and the curse rebounds, and you become 5 inches tall. And you need to speak in a squeaky voice for the remainder of this curse.
Okay.
I will tell you that it lasts 24 hours. And you know that.
Hey. The thing is, we have to... damn it.
I'm so sorry!
No, it's not you, Lily. Maybe I can try and break it on myself. And then I can try and break... We're gonna be here at least 2 more hours, maybe longer.
Go get Vrexil and his hot button. It's gonna with his eyes fix.
Oh my god.
I guess I'm gonna start in an hour-long ritual to try and break my curse, and then get Vrexil to help me break Gail's curse.
Oh no, what happens if you fail breaking yours?
I'm gonna get smaller.
And you know who else can also have a curse rebound on them?
Okay, Canari. It's like, I got this. Fuck that, die. Can you say it's been an hour, Deb? Can I try again?
No, we gotta move on to the next scene. Moxie, Braenna, Vrexil, what are you two doing?
Braenna's kind of
Or
huffing
three.
around, like, why can't I find anyone? This is ridiculous. I'm gonna
Vrexil,
go.
are you still following behind Braenna invisibly?
No, I think at this
Okay.
point, Vrexil's no, he's gone back to the library or something.
Braenna's gonna be heading to the tavern.
Moxie kind of stayed and hung around the statues for a few minutes, and then, if she's having a headache, she probably just went into the tavern and like got a room.
Roll me a medicine check. Yeah, I know. Use the you gotta have dice now.
I'll just
Gotta roll. Me,
I
Canari.
rolled,
By the way.
25.
Mhm.
Oh, awesome.
Ooh.
Canari.
Yeah.
Gale walks up to you. Lava, your biceps! Read this! And hands you a bangle boosting carnelian to slip over your tiny wrist.
Okay.
Braenna, you get a sense to check the rooms above the tavern for Gale.
I will do that.
You're like, oh yeah, maybe she's napping.
Could be. I'll ask the tavern keep where everyone is, if he'll tell me.
Oh yeah? We have some people in the rooms.
Okay. I will go upstairs then.
Meanwhile, back to Moxie. 25. Medicine. You know that the feeling, the headache and the dizziness is almost like how you feel after getting a concussion. You think it's the rebound effects of being resurrected, like, dying. So under your professional medical opinion, it's something you can just sleep off.
Okay, Moxie's gonna go to bed.
And then, Vrexil, what are you doing?
I think Vrexil's gone back to the library, and he's going to do two things. The first is he's gonna see if the library has any records on the history and lineage of gnomes to see if Zinnia is the last in any family line whose name that she carried. And then as he's doing that, he's just going to cast Willoughby's Oculus and think about Egg's glasses and just peek in on what they're doing, if he can, from the checkpoint, which I don't know if he can or not, but he's going to give it a shot.
You see the hazy darkness of the Ruins of Madness. You see the backs of his entourage looking on a little beat up. And it seems as though they are making camp for the night.
Okay. Do any of them seem to notice that I'm watching?
I don't know.
Because it goes both ways.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. They all turn and look. You see first Tuk turns and ah! And then everyone turns and looks at Egg.
Can I hear
And-
through this thing? Oh god, I don't.
Actually, I don't think you can.
I said I don't. I think I can only see.
Yeah. So you see Tuk turn and point, And then Alaria like puts her hands over her mouth, and you see who else is on that team?
Alan Farmer,
You see Alan
And-
Farmer
Ratman.
say some stuff, and Bartholomew, you see him rush up and grab Egg's glasses and then throws them down and steps on them, and your connection's broken.
Ooh. Okay.
That was a great boon to our party, though.
now
Now Egg is blind.
Oh, that's
Fuck it.
bliss.
Probably mend them pretty quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna poke them. Which of them?
You can't attack anyone in the checkpoint, but people out of it are fair game.
Yeah. Does Tuk Tuk have what kind of armor does Tuk Tuk have?
Studded
plate-
leather.
Jester.
Oh. Do any of them have like metal armor?
Alan Farmer is a paladin.
Oh yeah.
Let me double check.
Or is he a war cleric? No.
No,
Colin
he's a
is a war
paladin.
cleric. He's a paladin, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go pull up all the hero forge minis.
To make it easier, just anything that I saw through what I was just looking at that looked reflective and looked like it could be a suitable medium for Willoughby's Oculus. Just cast it again.
Roll
something-
a perception check to see if you spotted anything.
But yeah, looking for something not breakable like glasses, like, you know, a set of armor or something. Natural 20.
Holy shit. Alan Farmer's armor is mithril plate, known to be very reflective and shiny, and you caught a glimpse of it. It's like right underneath his right tit. You saw it slip out from
The
like
best
the
titty.
robes, and yeah.
So Vrexil's just gonna watch the group, and if they find him again and notice, that's fine. For 10 minutes, he's just gonna stare at the group and just watch them, and just keep an eye on what they're doing, and
Should
just make
hold
sure
up a
that
piece of paper that says, "I know what you've done.
They don't notice this
We're
time.
coming for you."
yeah, just make sure that he's watching and he's going through Gnomish history to see what sort of damage has been done. And I think at some point as he's scrolling through, like, snaps a quill on accident.
Roll an investigation check to do the research.
Oh gosh. Well, my investigation's pretty good. 14.
14.
5 on the die, but I'm pretty good at that.
What's your background?
What's my background?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Cloistered
so
Scholar.
You would have advantage.
Do I really? Ooh.
Library access.
Hey. That's better. That's a 19.
All right. You find that she has one living relative that will carry on her line.
Oh.
His name is Frankel.
Of course it is.
Is he a
Frankel the uncle.
brother, or is he a fun uncle, a frunkle?
Frunkle. Oh
He's
no.
a Frankel. Frounnkl.
Writing this down. This is important.
And now he's replacing her on Team
Right.
Phoenix.
We got a new gnome, guys.
Frankel.
Frunkle.
Oh gosh.
Whoa.
But yeah, Vrexil just spends the rest of the evening just confirming Zinnia's family history and as gnomes are wont to do these days, just make sure that all of the the consequences of losing one of our people is just understood and known to all of the people who might need to know that.
You
but
cry?
if-
Are you gonna cry?
Oh yeah, he's sad. He's a real sad boy right now. But yeah, so knowing that she has somebody living who's carrying on all of her names that's something of a comfort, but I think is still just watching.
You hear
probably...
behind you.
Oh.
No, holds up a sign that says no crying in library.
Ludwig is behind you, and he pulls out a hanky and hands it to you.
Oh. I take it.
It's neatly folded as if it had just been pulled out of wherever it had been stored.
Oh.
Fresh and clean.
Sort of. I try to not speak back because library and just sort of wipe it. But yeah, Vrexil's a real sad boy right now. And it's just
none of your friends are there to help.
It's okay.
But I'm always here.
Oh goodness. Tell me more about this not grenade, the thing that she mentioned to me, the designs.
The Topaz Annihilator?
Yes, that one.
Oh, I'll tell you everything.
He starts developing schematics.
It'll look like a musket. Except instead of ammunition, we will place the glowing yellow scale from a topaz dragon in the heart of it.
Do I have one of those?
You do not.
Okay. Well, we'll put that on the list.
Meanwhile, Canari. Would you like to try and end your curse?
When does
Oh, yeah,
Braenna come?
Do I get like a sending from Canari of like help?
When does
I don't,
Braenna
have,
come?
I don't have third level spell slots left.
Oh no!
And Scorndon's still outside the room.
Is Braenna there yet?
So Canari's rolling, and Braenna, you get up the stairs, and you get to the third floor, and you see Scorndon leaning on the wall opposite of a door.
Oh, hi,
Close
Scorndon.
door.
I was looking for you too. Eventually, have you seen Gale?
Yes. No.
Where
I'm
is
supposed
she?
to say no.
Where is she, Scorndon? Scorndon. Scorndon.
It's complicated.
Scorn, I'm the oldest cousin. You're supposed to tell
roll
me
me
all
an
the
insight check.
things.
Roll me an insight check.
You don't. I'm proficient in this skill.
Could this be an advantage because Braenna knows Scorndon so
Yeah.
well?
Yeah, I feel like it should be. I feel like it should be.
Sure.
Darn 2, and that's a 22.
You see him glancing to the door that's opposite of him as he's trying to say, she went downstairs.
Scornin, you're breaking the cousin's code. Let me through that door.
I mean, it's not like I can stop you.
Yeah, you're right.
but-
Excuse me.
Meanwhile,
Picks him up
Canari.
and moves him over.
Canari, I need you to roll me that check, and you have the 1d6 from the bangle.
I shouldn't need to use the
Yes, you
bangle
can.
yet. I rolled a 10 plus 9, and then a 4 on the d4 from guidance, so that is a 23.
You find the root of the curse, and you almost basically grab onto those threads and burn it away with your celestial powers, and suddenly you feel almost a wave of vertigo as you go from tiny. Gale as well goes from tiny to full sized. She's sitting back in. I said she was on a chair, right? She's sitting back in the chair, and you are parallel to the door in your orientation as you feel dizzy, and you fall over Gale in a precarious position as Braenna opens the door and sees you on top of Gale.
Now that's the real anime girl stuff right there.
Is that what it looks like?
It really isn't. I was breaking a curse.
Oh, is that what they're calling it now?
I can
Braenna's
verify
gonna-
that they're telling the truth.
She was tiny, and then I was tiny because I failed to break the curse the first time, and then we're back now. Sorry.
Oh, is that what was taking you so long?
Yeah, I was.
Oh.
I shrank to yay high. Sorry, here, let me get out.
Yeah,
that
please.
microphone.
Gail gets up and flustered, and she kind of like shimmies up to you, like holding her dress anxiously, and she's like, "Oh, it looks bad."
I just wanted to see if you got the flower I sent.
I did. And then she pulls it out. Pulls out a book. And she opens it. And it's the flower, but pressed.
So it was a metal flower, Dev.
Oh, it was a metal flower. She pulls it out of her satchel, the nearby satchel, and she says, "It was very lovely. I do think I could kill someone with it."
Well, that's what it's for.
All right.
Did you see Did you see the pointy end pointy bit at the end?
Mm-hmm.
It's great for like right up in the ribs.
And then cast heat metal.
Yeah. See? I was thinking.
She gives you a peck on the cheek. We should get out of here.
While this is happening, can Canari like try and stealthily slip off the bangle of boosting that's currently on her?
Just slide it off and set it down
on the table,
preoccupied, and you and Scorndon back out of the room together. Roll me a stealth check.
19.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on, I have advantage because of the boost of Elvenkind. 19.
Yeah.
The other one was a 9.
You back out stealthily, unnoticed. You setting down the bangle, everything. You back out. Scorndon's trying to do the same thing, but his shoulder rams into the side of the door frame.
Scorndon, you're ruining the moment.
I'm sorry. And then he runs away. You hear him fall down the stairs.
He takes Canari
You should,
out.
as he's leaving, Braenna will yell, "You should go say hi to Andrew at Dad's shop."
You see a thumb.
From the bottom of the stairs,
Yeah.
hanging on the ground.
And what else would you like to do, team? It's getting pretty late.
Canari's drinking.
You will see that all of Team Phoenix is there drinking together in the corner of the room. Colonel is trying to sing like wartime like limericks. Yeah, and they're getting sloshed. And every so often you'll hear them hold up glasses and say, "Forzinia!" And it progressively gets more chaotic each time because they get drunker.
Canari would buy them around. And she'd pay the bartender immediately and just be like, cut them off eventually because I don't want any of them dying of alcohol poisoning, but I'll pick up the tab for a few rounds.
Actually, there's a fun fact about that. Oh no, that's Australian, not Swedish. When you're in the checkpoint, you cannot die from alcohol poisoning.
Oh. Well, in that case, here, let me,
Have you noticed how you don't have any hangovers the next day?
What's a hangover?
Exactly.
Canari's only
just know that outside of the dungeon sphere, hangovers are a consequence of a night of drinking. So be careful.
Okay.
But in the dungeon sphere, you are fine.
With that, Canari slams the rest of her drink, sets it down, and just buys a round.
Wonderful. Eventually, everyone shows up at the tavern. Who will be... I mean, whoever wants to. You can refuse to go to the tavern if that's your prerogative. But under the assumption that you all join each other at the tavern, you all have an opportunity to discuss what's going to happen tomorrow.
Takes Braenna a while. And she comes down eventually.
Moxie's just asleep.
I assume Vrexil just like into existence next to Canari at some point.
I mean, it's been several hours actually because the curse breaking took an hour each. Unless you just keep on casting invisibility.
Just to get into the bar with nobody, like, yeah.
Yep.
From thinking, it's just like.
Umbran started to feel guilty that nobody checked in on Vrexil, so cut his time short with Reginald.
All right. Well, it was a lovely time having you.
Yes, perhaps. Yes, I've neglected my team. I'm so sorry. I have to go. Leo.
He steps towards Umbran, and he puts his thick hand on your shoulder and grips it a little firmly. You serve your team well, and I am proud of you.
Thank you. I'm having flashbacks of something. Please.
All right. He snaps his fingers, and you genie out. It's a very wonderful sensation, actually. And you reform outside of the lamp that's still on the bench.
I don't say anything more. I just walk to the tavern.
He could hear you if you talked to him outside the lamp. There's no way you would know that, though. You go to the tavern, and you see your friends, Sans, Moxie.
Vrexil, I'm so sorry we didn't check in with you earlier. This must be so hard for you. I'm so sorry.
Check in. Vrexil's like sloshed at this point. Check in. What? I'm fine. What are you talking about?
Oh, God. And Umbran's just gonna like hug him, just like, it's okay.
What? Oh, you're touching me. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no,
Group
yeah.
hug! Canari
okay.
falls into Vrexil.
As you all get into a group hug, Cypress joins behind all of you.
Oh!
With her wooden arms.
Oh, wow.
They just grow
Is
out.
that how I feel on you guys?
Cypress,
No,
do you
you're
want the
still there.
ring to get your arms back?
You know, that'd be pretty nice.
Here, I don't need this. This is okay.
She grabs it and then she swallows it.
Oh.
No, that's not how that works. Okay, emergency surgery.
I'm so sorry you didn't like the ring, Vrexil.
Wait.
I should have checked with you before. I
Canari,
learned so much about
Canari.
being an adult. I just
No.
don't know
She
if I'm
just,
ready.
like-
no,
She just
no.
stumbles away back to her group
No.
and then falls on the
There's-
table. Some drinks
There's an
spill.
obstruction in her bowel. Well, maybe in her get GI tract.
You need to wait until some of that alcohol is out of your system, and then that'll be okay.
That'll be fine.
No.
I don't know.
Vrexil, roll me a Constitution saving, huh?
Oh god.
Canari, you too.
Ah,
Canari, you immediately failed. No chance at success. You're
24.
Oh, okay. Vrexil can still keep going.
Oh, Canari got a fucking 8.
Vrexil casts Mage Hand to assist with the emergency surgery.
No.
No!
Canari starts to get a little loopy, and Braenna, you're a little concerned about how sleepy Canari is looking.
Yeah, Braenna's gonna.
And how many sharp objects she's holding.
Braenna's gonna. No. This one, no. Over here, okay? And then is it over here? Yeah, no. And then we'll, like, under the shoulder and then support. Let's be done and maybe go upstairs for a little bit, okay? And we can maybe discuss some things.
Canari, you slump into Braenna and fall asleep on her shoulder.
Oh. And Vrexil just sort of
Don't worry, I got you.
sitting next to Umbran is like, it's not that I didn't like the ring, it's just, I don't deserve nice things, so it's
No,
okay.
do not say that. Vrexil, you are delightful. You are the light of our life. You are... I am
Married to
so
every single person on this party.
proud of you. And everything you've done for us, no one has done more for this team than you have.
Well,
And I'm so proud.
Oh.
Reginald's is teaching me how to be a dad, and I don't think I like it.
oh.
I just feel guilty
Umbran,
now.
Here, so I got Canari and Braenna's like got Canari like fireman's carries or not like
Oh.
cradle.
Yeah.
We're gonna go upstairs. Can you help? And then it'll be okay. Cause I think this is plenty.
I don't know what to do about his armor. Do I leave it down here?
Is his armor here because Braenna's dad is doing
You see
stuff.
a big red
Yeah.
button on his armor.
Yeah, he
Okay.
took the shoulder off the
Yeah,
armor.
I
but-
just took off the thing. So yeah, Vrexil's still in the chair, but if you move Vrexil, the chair more or less moves with him.
There's probably a big red button on the chair because you can
Good.
use an action to doff armor
Yeah.
ejects him.
as an armor, and so there might be a button to make it all shrink into like a little shrinky dink like thing that you can wear or something.
You doing what now?
Shrinky dink.
Twice now. That's two Tricky Dink references in one episode. Count them, two.
They're coming back.
If I had a nickel for every time we said shrinky dinks,
Do you know how bad?
I have
Do
two
you know how
bad?
nickels. Which
I
isn't a
wanted
lot,
a
but it's
shrinky
weird that it's
dink
happened twice.
I wanted Shrinky Dink so bad when I was a kid.
We used to shrinky dink the hell out of it, except our shrinky dink maker, like the mini oven they gave you, broke, so we had to put them in like the real fucking oven.
Yeah.
Which we were not supposed to do as children, but we did it anyway.
How much of a scam was that?
They are super fun. You like color them and then great.
Yeah,
Anyways.
They work, but you can just buy the paper now as an adult, or like
Mhm.
the stuff now as an adult, and just do them in your own oven.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's
we
true.
had knockoff shrinky dinks as a kid.
It's true.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Going back to Braenna, maybe you could take Vrexil upstairs. I wanted to talk to Brent a bit more.
Vrexil, as you fall asleep and into the land of dreams. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Good sign.
You have to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ruh-roh.
Oh. Am I allowed to flash your genius myself as I'm falling unconscious, or does it not work that way?
It does not work that way.
Well,
Because
that's
it's
an
not-
one.
It's not when you it's not when you fall unconscious, it's just when you're asleep.
For a total of eight total.
This happens later into your sleep, by the way.
Uh-huh.
But since time is not a thing when you're asleep,
It's wibbly
Yeah.
wobbly.
you find yourself in a field. And the entire field seems to be barren. A landscape of dead trees, tumbleweeds. Almost feels like the Wild West in a sense. And on the other side, you see a gargantuan-sized egg.
Oh no.
And he says in a booming voice that makes your earbuds drain.
Yep,
Drums
got it.
bleed.
Your ears bleed.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. You hear him say, "You will regret what you've done, spy." And then he steps on you.
Oh,
What did he say? What was the last word?
you
Spy.
spy. You will regret
Oh,
what you've done,
spy.
spy.
And this is a nightmare of you essentially being chased by Egg and continuously stomped by him. And you see him stomping on each of your friends. And Zinnia.
Oh, oof.
And he says, "See you soon." And in the morning, you will not have the benefits of a long rest.
No.
Yeah.
And you'll take 3d6 psychic damage.
Oh no. Did he do like dream or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
rude.
So that would be 10 psychic damage.
Who the fuck takes Dream as a spell? Jesus.
And
Fucking
that's where we're
farm.
gonna end it. And he's a wizard. He can.
I know, it's just
You can do what he
wizards are.
wants.
Can't be
wizards
So
are
turned into
wild.
checkpoints, my ass.
So that's how I imagine that.
You can be
at the-
affected in the dream realm.
So
And
so
what
when
effects will that have? Sorry. What effects of that? What effects will that have with the Korai spirits loose? in the dungeons?
That was why I just did that. I was like, wait, oh no.
That's what I thought it was the first two.
Yeah. Oh no.
Maybe that's how he picked it up.
so
He's in league with the Korai spirits.
We already knew that.
So I'd
Come
imagine, like,
together.
at the end of the night before, bring it up. So Canari's maybe, like, a $120 soaking wet, and Vrexil's much less
Easily.
than that. So Braenna's definitely able to just, like, carry both of them up, I'm pretty sure. At
That's
the same
canon.
time.
You're yoked.
That's canon.
Mhm.
Braenna's got a 25 strength. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. Ugh.
My character sheet says
Stop
that.
reading Twitter, Dev.
It's so good. It's so
Oh my God.
good.
We...
I'm so sorry. Woo.
We will be back on Monday with some Resleray. Follow, subscribe. Bye!
Goodbye.